Are you able to get to Twitch or is it slow?
Um, I'm I'm there.
Okay.
It's a little slow to get there, but I can get there.
Okay.
The video's there. Fix my camera.
And I can't log in. How's that
It
for?
says I can't connect to chat. So they might just be able to see us, but not chat to us.
That's no fun.
Well, what I have to make that do? Guess. Yeah, chat seems to be bonked.
I mean, I could flip over to um let's try this again.
Oh, chat room's going now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, did you? I'll retweet that out.
All right. Go ahead and close that Twitter. Well, I guess I could leave Twitter up and just mute it. Maybe I'll do that. Uh, yeah, I'll mute Twitter. I wish there was a way to um. There we go. Now I gotta.
Shift Codes came out. No, no, never mind. That was 4 days ago. You can try one of those new watermelon drinks at Genghis Wednesday.
I know. I saw that. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me look one more time and make sure on Facebook if there's any other birthdays. Okay. Danny's birthday is Wednesday. Denny, coworker Denny.
Danny,
Mm,
right? Putting it
yep.
on. Today's Tuesday?
Um,
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. It's all. It's all coming up. I think that's the issue with Twitch. All right, babe. Um, yes. Give me a sound check real quick.
All right. Sound check. 1, 2. Sound check. 3, 4. Sound.
Oh goodness gracious! Great balls of fire. And then the intro real quick.
Okay. Coming to you from Louisville,
It's the
Kentucky.
ValentineCast with your blah 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 blah. Yeah.
California Pizza Kitchen sent an email. You can win 5 years of free pizza.
It's probably. All right, babe. Um, yes, give me a sound check real quick.
All right. Sound check. 1, 2. Sound check. 3, 4. Sound.
Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. And then the intro real quick.
Okay. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast. All right. Sorry, I know we have people watching. I'm not sure what's going on with Twitch.
Sorry.
I know I'm getting my stuff saying, sorry, we were unable to connect to chat.
Really?
Reconnecting in
Still?
1 second. So we
I'm still okay. Well, like
okay.
I got that a few times, but then it
Okay.
connected.
All right.
Maybe it's all starting to come back up.
Yeah, I'm not going to change too much. I think it's all the listeners coming to watch the show. So
Oh, we need to tweet it out that we're on. Hold on.
all right.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it didn't tweet out like it normally does.
Nope. I shall do that.
Oh, and I need to change the channel. Hopefully it will let me change, but if not, really, it's one of those days.
It's voodoo.
It's one of those days that a girl goes through when I go outside. Don't want you to take it out on you. Yeah, let me stop because the title's gonna have to stick as is. I'm not gonna be able to do anything because
So you're stopping?
well, no, I'm letting the feed go, but I'm just gonna let it ride because when I tried to change the title, it timed out. So something's going on with Twitch. And when I went over to Justin TV, they were having some similar tidbit at the same time. So I don't know um, what the deal is. What the deal is, yo? Oh, I'm in the chat room. It says welcome to the chat
Hey,
room.
JK. Yep.
So,
You heard? We
so
haven't even started yet.
yep, everybody's getting in. Hey, what's going on, Hando? I'm seeing people talk now. Yay. Okay, let's see. All right, all right, all right. Closing out. Okay, Facebook not opening. Docs right there. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. You ready, babe?
Yeah.
You're always ready.
No.
You're always ready.
That's not true, but okay. I'm not ready. Ready. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the Valentine Cast with your tanned couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Today is Monday, August 5th, 2013.
And this is episode 119 of the Valentine Cast.
Prime number?
It is. Nope. It's divisible by 3. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. 3.
Come on. Let me out. Is it? Please, please, please.
Yeah, I think it is. Because I thought it was divisible by 3. So, wait a minute. So, 3, 3, 9, 29. 29 is not divisible by 3. So, yeah.
119 is not divisible by 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's math.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
Well, We'll come on the tail end of our vacation Valentine
Oh
cast.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And want to take a moment and thank Pretty Lights Music, the guys, the guy out there, for allowing us to use his music for our intro and outro of our podcast and many other things. And you can see his stuff, his works at www.prettylightsmusic.com. The beauty of that, if you really enjoy it, you can pay what you like. So, um, he's a real cool guy. And want to say a special hello to the chat room. Sorry we started a little late this morning, but not this morning, but
Evening.
this evening.
This is the evening.
Yep, it
We just
is the
want you all
evening.
to know that we know this is the evening.
Yep.
So
Thank you for coming out. Little technical difficulties with Twitch.tv. I think they're being overburdened at the moment.
I
So
don't know what's going on. Lots of people putting out stuff. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah,
we're
yeah.
glad to be here.
We
Glad to have
are.
made it.
We are.
Um,
Um,
we've been away.
yeah, we actually went on a vacation this past weekend. It was the annual Crocker family and friends fishing trip.
Yeah, it's been going on for close to 20
It's
years.
actually been going on for over 30,
Over 30
from what
years.
your dad told me. And so we hadn't been since right before we got married. We decided that we will go this year because make it a point because it's fun
It is fun,
to go out
and
there.
I see people I don't see. There are some people I haven't seen since 2008. So
Right, right, right. So we went out and caught some croaker.
yeah, Croaker. We've talked about them briefly, I'm sure, on here before
Yeah,
too. But croaker, they make a croaking noise. They're
yep,
called. They're actually technically called spot croaker. Some people
right,
call them spots. People call them croaker.
right.
But they call them spot because they have a spot on their body. But croaker because they just like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, almost like bullfrogs almost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, you
I
know.
remember, I remember the first time you heard it. You back in 2008. You were like,
I was like,
"What?
what
What is
is
that
that? You
noise?"
know, some of them are loud too. You know, and so basically we charter a boat and we go out into Chesapeake Bay.
Hendo said it's often seen with spotted dick. So
Yeah.
spot croaker and spotted dick, they go hand in hand.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good meal.
We charter a boat. We go out to Chesapeake Bay and we fish up some. It's not deep sea fishing,
No, it's actually they call it bottom fishing.
bottom fishing.
Bottom fishing.
Yeah, because we basically go until the hook hits the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of work
Yep.
with it from there.
And so one of the cool things that we were when when we were catching the fish on the bottom side of the fish, there's this hole, right? And it looks like it looks like I thought I didn't
I don't
know it
think it's
was.
poop.
It's not poop.
It's an
It's
organ, I
it's
think, right?
actually their vent. Is what it
Their
is.
vent
Yep.
for.
Give me a second. It's the site of waste elimination from the fish's body.
So
So it is poop.
it's poop that's coming out.
Yep.
It doesn't look like poop.
Yep.
But then
So
again, I'm thinking goldfish poop. So
so yeah, we were because basically when we were getting the fish out, um, I was like, is that their penis? you know, is it, what is that sticking out
what
there?
is that? Is that
Because
penis?
some of them they would come out and some of them they wouldn't. So, I did post a link in the chat.
Of course you did.
Oh well, it doesn't show it. It just has the
Oh,
arrow pointing saying that's the vent.
but we got some pictures with our catches.
Yep.
At first, I think you were worried you weren't gonna catch any. You were a little like meh,
Yep.
because at first it kind of went slow for you at first.
But it wasn't even that. I think the thing that really got me was that the fish were eating on my damn bait.
Yeah,
They were nibbling at my bait,
you were getting a little pissy.
and I was like, they were eating my shrimp off my hook, and I was putting it on there quite well,
Okay.
you know. And I don't know if I had too big of pieces of shrimp on there,
Man, but they
or
were but that first stop we were doing great. Everybody
right,
was catching a lot of fish.
right.
Let's see. Let's try to see. It's not my
Your
cousin.
second cousin Devana.
No, my uncle's niece. from a dip from no, my aunt's niece from her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Technically not blood related at all,
Right.
but I guess we would call it just cousin.
Right. Just you can just say cousin, babe.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's okay.
I was trying to work out any technicalities, but cousin, second removed, I guess it would be. First removed. I was trying to work out
Well,
technicalities.
just go ahead and say what you want to say. I mean, you don't have to. But
Anyway,
what about your cousin?
Lonnie caught like 18, like during that first stop, she caught like, I don't know, maybe 12 fish. It was nuts.
Right. Right.
Everybody else was sitting there like 2 or 3. It was so funny. But yeah, we had a great time. We were out there for,
We pulled out about 8:30 and we got back about 1:30.
yeah,
So 5 hours.
supposed to pull out a little bit earlier. There was a little bit of miscommunication, but
Right.
that's okay.
So a little bit more about the vent. There's also the entry to the genital tract where eggs or sperm are released.
See?
So I was kind of right.
You were right.
Yeah.
Both.
But
You win.
But
Either
fish don't
way.
have penises though.
I don't know much. I should know since I took it in in anatomy and physiology, but I really don't know
Even
much
even even though
about
South
about
Park,
fish penis,
even though South Park tried to tell you that fish sticks,
fish sticks.
that's not true. Um, but we were going to have a guest tonight,
We were.
and um, and basically what happened was our listener or our guest, he fell ill. I mean, I guess he really didn't want to be on the show.
Yeah, I mean, he went so far as
As
to
to
get 101-degree fever.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna throw this out there. I mean, if you don't want to be on the show or anything like that, and we come to you, you can tell us no, and we can just move on. You don't have to go out and get 101-degree fever and
Yeah, you don't have to
puking all
take it
night.
that far. It's fine.
But granted, this person did turn 40 yesterday,
It's old people disease.
so it was like a light switch. They turned 40 and everything started breaking down. You know, so it's like, hey, welcome to 40. So um, so basically so we're here tonight and
We are.
everything else, and
Hello.
want to talk a little bit about the trip and kind of go ahead and just jump right into a little bit of the weekend wrap up.
Weekend wrap up. That's how you people say it, right?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean, you people? So while we're at the beach, Renee has a topic here that says sand between my toes and sunburn.
Yeah, so we went to the beach, and I
Yep.
haven't been to the beach since 2008.
Yep.
And I used to go every single year, so the Pisces in me was wanting it if I believed in all that crap. But I like water,
Yep. And I
personally.
guess that's why the Cancer in me likes the water too, I guess.
I don't know. Supposedly. It's
With the water signs.
apparently.
Water signs?
But we went out there, and we actually bought some beach paraphernalia for ourselves this year. My sisters went parasailing. I declined.
Right.
It was a little pricey for me
Mm-hmm.
for I don't even think it was 20 minutes they were
I don't know.
up in the air. But since my sisters all went parasailing, I had to take all their crap to the beach. You're welcome, sisters.
Yep.
But and then then we bought stuff and spent crazy amounts of money on beach towels and chairs. But it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we sat and relaxed a bit, went out in the water, and it was a really, really nice time. The water was really relaxing. We had some boogie boards. We did boogie boarding.
Oh yeah.
And
And let me
it
tell
was
you,
it was a little cold.
and let me
so.
tell you a little bit with the Crocker sisters about the boogie board. You know what I'm saying? They claim that they're experts, and I'll admit,
I didn't claim I didn't.
I'll,
I'm an
hey,
expert at telling when a wave is going to be good or
right.
not. But
And
as far as boogie boarding, I am not an expert.
and they're bragging how far they were able to go, and then
It was
come to find out, these sisters, they were actually helping it out. They weren't riding the whole wave. They were actually kicking their
the
feet.
kicking really doesn't help. It really doesn't help. You
really-
think it helps?
It helps. So
It doesn't. It really doesn't help.
right. So I mean, it was all good. I got to play out in the water with Renee, and got to go out there to up to my neck in it and everything. And I didn't get freak out, because I usually something usually comes by my leg and rubs against it, and I'm like, I'm out, you know. Um, so I got Renee got the a piggy a cowboy back ride, and
That was fun. It
yeah, it
was
was fun.
because I'm not as heavy in the water, so I
Nor am
get to
I.
just
And my belly floats in the water. It's awesome.
so I get to just chill out. It's
Yeah,
kind of nice.
yeah, yeah. And basically, what we ended up doing, we were one big wave came, and and it was kind of funny because my contact on my right eye fell out,
I saved
and
you.
Renee saved me. She saw the contact, and basically what she caught it. We walked out, and basically I put the contact back in, salt water and all. And so for a good 3 minutes, my eye was burning. So, so I think that was, I was glad she was able to save my contact, even though they're one a day. I just didn't feel like, um, I didn't feel like walking around one contact in, one contact out, or going back to the car and getting my glasses. Now I'm not blind. No, no, I'll go ahead and
As
say.
little as, I mean, he kind of acts like it. Like, oh, I can't see,
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm
but he's
not.
not.
I'm not
He's not
blind.
really
It's just.
blind.
It's just that I like to see clear. That's the only thing. I really like to see clear, and I don't like not. I don't like seeing fuzzy stuff. So
Fuzzy stuff.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm getting old. I feel like I see fuzzy stuff all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you'll be able to get your eyes checked here soon to figure out what's going
Boo. And
on.
I'm gonna need glasses. I can just see it. It's coming,
Right,
but
right.
that's all right.
So then we left there. We ended up getting sunburned.
Yeah, we did. We tried to put it on our bodies, but we forgot and put it on while we were there, so coverage wasn't so great.
Right.
Jay got it on his face. I didn't
Yep.
get it on my
I
face.
got it on my
I looked
forehead,
out. I just have it on my shoulders,
and
but it's not as bad as his is.
I'm wondering if my lip is sunburned too. I wonder if that's why it's really
On
dry.
the inside of your lip?
Yeah, man. I'll walk around the beach like this.
Yeah, like Shanae.
Yeah, like Shanae.
Shanae.
So we're
Oh,
definitely gonna talk a lot about the food that we did while we were there.
yeah,
If you
we're gonna
follow
talk
us
about
on
that.
Twitter, you may have saw some check-ins that we did. We went to a couple of places that we found on Yelp. One named Chicken Fish. We went to a Brazilian grill, and we went
Yep.
to a
We're
barbecue
gonna talk about
place.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good stuff. But yeah, they have nice little areas down there to walk in.
Yep.
Some people say that Newport News is the ghetto of the area, but I don't think
It
so.
used to be.
I guess it used to be, but maybe
Yeah.
it's better.
Yeah, it
But
used
I
to
like
be.
the area, and it was
Because I
nice
have
seeing.
my stepmom's aunt used to live there, and we went and
Okay,
visited a few times, and I remember it kind of being Detroitish a little bit.
really?
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah. But I mean, it's come a long way. I guess a lot of people. I mean, the areas that we saw, they're building new stuff and putting in new parks and stuff like that. So, um, Newport News is about probably like a 40-minute drive, if that, from the beach. I don't think it's, yeah, it depends on traffic.
right.
And we go up under a tunnel and stuff. So, you know, I have a moment of anxiety a little bit if it starts leaking and everything coming in. But
Really?
just for a moment, it's that moment when you're flying and you land and take off and you think for a brief,
Mhm.
well, personally me, I think for a brief second, what if it crashes? But then I
Well,
carry
it
on.
could.
I don't linger, because if I do, um, I might go crazy.
But yeah, we had a great time, and I really want to try to go again next year, but we'll see.
Yep.
But
And then there was a couple of things that we did on the beach that we're going to talk about in technology. So,
uh,
if you're done here, babe.
well, I want to say hi to the chat room,
Oh,
if that's okay.
yeah, you can say hi, even though I
Um,
already did.
you say hi to everybody?
Yeah. Well, I didn't individually call them out. So do
Well,
your thing, babe. Do your thing.
individually call them out. That's
Go
what
ahead.
we do.
I know. That's why I
We
said do
miss
your
that.
thing, babe.
In the chat room, hi chat room. We have Hendo is in here, and J.K. Grammer is in here, and New Hagen is here with his ruin 'em. Hello, don't get to ruin 'em. Punk Gopher is in here, and Matt Helm is in here, and Elder Geek Steve Wilkinson is in
Yes,
here.
he is.
Not, for example, Steve Wilkinson.
I have to
Um,
say, Mr. Wilkinson has a very very awesome soul patch. Now he has a full beard,
I'm glad you remember what people look like. That's why I need you here.
right? He has the full beard, but he had his soul patch. You know, I have trouble growing this little area in right here.
It just grows in really lightly.
Yeah, it grows in very lightly and stuff. And his is just like, bam. You know, I'm just
Like
like,
I'm in a house.
yeah. And I'm just
Boom.
like, I've been doing this whole goatee thing for a long time. And it's like, that's the one area that I wish that I could get to grow. And it just, that's like the missing piece. I just don't know how. Maybe one day at
You
Nerdtacular or
can
something
get
like
those
that.
that stuff that makes your hair grow and just
I
dab
guess
it on there.
I don't want to do that. You know, I did the whole shaving it often to see if it would grow,
Yes,
but
hold a seminar, a workshop.
well,
Elder Geek should
he
hold a
don't
soul
even
patch
he
workshop.
need to hold a seminar. He can just walk by and lay his hands on me and say, "Be blessed with the soul patch,"
That's
you know.
awesome. That would be great.
So, but
So
yeah,
yeah, I'm so glad to see everybody here. Welcome.
yep.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you all for coming. You guys
Really,
don't
we really appreciate
You
it more
guys
than
and
y'all do.
gals don't know how much we appreciate your support and everything else. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of technology.
Technology.
All
Yay,
right,
technology.
yeah. So, a couple of things helped us out while we were on vacation, and it's kind of what I was kind of hoping would happen. There were two purchases made. One was this battery pack here called Rav Power. It's a 10,400 amps or whatever, megahertz amps or whatever battery pack is.
Mhm.
I don't know the correct term. So basically, what it allows us to do is that you'll see now, I'm charging up now my iPhone with it because I was down to 20% instead of having to, plug it into the wall. But I'm just using it now to kind of demonstrate. And so it has two ports on the bottom that, Renee and I used them both, port A and port 1, so that we could,
Port A and Port 1. I
yep,
love that.
yep, port A and port 1, or as it's labeled here, out 1, 1A, and out 2, 2A. So, so, oh,
I
thanks,
like that
Punk
it's
Gopher.
small.
Punk Gopher told me that mAh is milliamp hours.
I wouldn't have known that.
I wouldn't have known it either. I really appreciate that. And so it's pretty cool. You kind of press a button on the front here, and it tells you, if it's full and everything else, and when it's charging. When we charge it to the wall, it'll flash that it's charging and
Mhm.
everything else. So I got this. I think it was War Crusher Todd from the Tadpool and friend of AIE. Um, he told me this is the one that he uses, and this one was $35 off Amazon for the 10,000 over 10,000 milliamp hours versus one I was looking at, because this right here will allow us to charge two phones and still have a charge.
Wow.
So we can at least charge probably three to four devices. I had very good reviews. Really, I'm really pleased with it. So, because when we're out there on the beach or we're traveling, don't this takes away that anxiety of I need to find a plug, or there's a plug over there, but everybody else is plugged into it.
Mhm.
So, and then also one of the other things that we used while we were on the beach was a JBL Flip. This is a wireless Bluetooth speaker that we have purchased within the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, it was 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks ago, and it holds a charge. It lasts about 5 hours of playtime while we were at the beach. It played the whole time while we were there.
Yeah.
And it was pretty nice. It has a real good sound.
Does it show you how much charge is left? We don't know,
I
right?
don't
It doesn't
know.
show you.
It doesn't show me. And actually, it has a speakerphone as well. If you see here on the top, I'm showing the chat room, there's a phone button. And that phone button allows you um, you can use it as a speakerphone. I mean, we used this also when we were talking to Deidre
Mhm.
over FaceTime. And, everybody was like a conference call, and everybody saw Deidre, and we talked to her. And like I said, it has a real good sound. It was hand in hand with the Sirius XM internet radio that we were playing because there were so many people out there. We decided to play Soul Town, which is
Yeah.
some of the old school soul, from Motown and on back. So um, the JBL I bought from the Apple Store, and it was $99. If you know, you may be able to find a better price out there. I was looking to replace our current JBL docking station that we have because
I missed that.
um, we've had those for a very long time.
Very, very,
We
very.
actually had the JBL docking station that we had was from 2007, 2008, and they have the old school port on them.
They were they were good to us
They were
though.
really good, and it was like a little saucer, and you set your iPhone, iPod, Nano, anything
So
in
many
there,
good memories.
and then it had a remote control. It was nice, because I remember you having one. You got me one for Christmas,
I did. That
you
was
know,
nice.
and I had to go with JBL again this time. And the cool thing again with the JBL is that it sits this way, and it also sits that way, and it's Bluetooth. Not only is it Bluetooth, there's a jack on the back for auxiliary in if you don't have a Bluetooth device.
Which is great. So
Right.
yeah, we can. So you can listen to a lot of stuff through there. So that's
Right,
great.
right, right. So if you're looking for a docking station, I know I looked for some, and you want one that's not priced crazy.
Mhm.
Highly suggest the JBL, and they are not a sponsor of the show, but just wanted to share a little bit of tech with you on that. Um, with that, let's jump into some media.
Media. Movies, books, comics, TV.
I meant to ask, did you have anything in technology you want to talk about?
No, please.
Hey, you
Tech is
do
all you.
you do have some things in technology.
Every now and then I'll surprise everybody and like, hey, surprise! I got something to talk about. But most of the time, I'm very tech, not tech savvy.
You
I
don't
can't think.
you don't really care too much about tech.
I mean, I
Well, you
care
care
about
about it,
it,
but you're not like
but
into
I
the.
don't. But I'm not into obtaining new new tech.
Right, right, right.
I'm like, it's been working for me this long.
Hi, Zabby.
Hello, Zabby.
Saw you pop in. So this week in media, um, where is my notes?
We didn't watch.
We were supposed to watch SWAT Under Fire.
We were on vacation.
We're on vacation, and we were going to watch it when we came back last night,
We were tired.
and we were super tired. Here, okay, let's explain something. When we do the fishing trip, and you go and you think it's vacation, you get up on Saturday morning for the fishing trip at 6 o'clock to get ready to leave by 7:30, and then if you're going to the beach, you want to get there early so you can get a spot and not get too hot, and also to beat the traffic. So you end up getting up early for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Thursday we left at 5 a.m. So we were up at 5 a.m. So from Thursday till this morning, the earliest we got up at 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m., and then this morning was like 8 something, I think, because we took today off, which I'm glad we did. And we also took a nap. So
Yeah.
the fishing trip is the trip that taught Renee and I to take a day off after coming back from vacation.
That was a horrible, horrible time.
Because I remember back in 2008 when we didn't, and it was the day at work was horrid. So we didn't watch SWAT Under Fire.
No, this is all to say we didn't watch our movie.
Right, right.
So question is, are we rolling this over to this week?
No, let's not roll it over this week. or unless you want to, because I know we want to finish House of Cards, um, before Breaking Bad starts on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So no
so you know
movies.
what? We can leave it up to the chat room. I mean, what do you
Chat room. Do
chat
you all
room?
want us to choose a new
Do you
movie?
want us to choose a new movie, or do you want to keep, for us to keep
SWAT.
SWAT? You know,
You all get to
you
decide.
all
Do
get to
we see the
decide, and you can
stinking pile
also,
of turd?
and if you decide what we and we roll for it, and we don't watch it, y'all get to chastise us next week.
I've already seen the newer version of SWAT with LL. I don't even remember what the plot. I just know it had LL in it, and it was
So is this
great.
the
Because it
same?
had no, it's a different one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so we had two re-rolls. We don't have any for staying, so we get to re-roll.
All right.
So,
Shoot, I only have two
I know.
deals.
Well, Hendo can roll for us.
Yep.
While Hendo rolls, we can continue talking about things while you bring
And
up
while he's
your
rolling for
Netflix.
that, I did take the Chromecast to on the trip, but I did not take a laptop. So one of the things that I learned with the Chromecast was that in order for me to get it on the Wi-Fi at the hotel, I do have to have a PC to get it on the network. So to I guess it gives all the information
Yeah.
to the Chromecast.
Yeah.
So I didn't
So
get to try it. So I was
I know
kind
you were
of
kind of sad.
a little bit, but
Well, we won't be in a hotel till October. We'll be in a hotel.
yeah, I probably won't be there that long. I'm not October, November. The longest we'll probably be in one probably Thanksgiving probably. So
Yeah. So maybe we'll
um
try Thanksgiving.
so start with 52, top being 154. So 50 to 154.
It'd be funny if we get SWAT again. Just saying.
Yep. So we're
Just
doing a
saying.
re-roll. And how's everybody feel about the doctor, the new doctor?
Well, that's gonna be in media,
Oh,
but that's okay.
oh, you know what?
You know what? You
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I
no.
didn't look that
Yes, I
far.
know you didn't look that
Okay,
far.
never mind. I didn't ask
No,
that
no, we
question.
can totally try it. No,
But no,
no,
because I
it's
think
in there now.
it's 96.
It's out in the ether.
So 96 is Heckler.
Oh, that sounds like a. Is it a horror movie?
It's
Oh,
comedy.
what's a documentary?
The offbeat documentary explores the often contentious relationship between the comedians performing on
Ooh,
stage and the vocal critics in the audience. Oh, this will be kind of cool.
that sounds kind of cool.
Um, it
Who are the
features
actors?
Louis Anderson, Dave Attell, David Cross, Craig Ferguson, and Larry Flint.
Hmm,
Interesting.
this is
It has
interesting.
3 stars, but I'm actually kind of interested in this because, uh, you know, I'm, that's
It's
that is
sad.
a great area.
It's sad when people get heckled and they cry. I've
It
seen people get heckled and they run out. What if
well,
someone's having a really bad day and they go to the comedy
what was
club?
that?
And they go to comedy club for to be lifted up, and then they get brought down.
Hold on, I just saw something on the Apple TV I hadn't seen before. I think I saw a
Actually,
new.
heckler's the other way around, right? When they're getting heckled by someone. Well,
Yeah,
then they're just buttholes. Then
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's when I'm in the crowd and he making a joke and I'll be like, "Your mama fat," and then he starts
Getting
cracking on
mad.
me.
Yeah, that's why I tended to not sit in the front during comedy shows. I was afraid I was gonna get talked about. So I just
Well, that and then I don't like sitting up front. Especially when I was bigger. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like, you need a chicken sandwich, don't you, buddy? I'll be like, oh no, man.
Like I don't want to
I
do
try to
that.
wave it off. Don't focus on me, bro. Don't
Mm-hmm.
focus on me. Come at me, bro. But then yesterday, um, a lot, the internet, a lot of our friends were anticipating the great announcement of the new doctor. And
Mm-mm.
as some of you may know or may not know, um, our household is not a Whovian
Hoovian household.
Whovian household.
It is not. We've seen some Doctor Who's, but we're not engaged
Right,
in the lifestyle. I guess you could say.
right. And we're not engaged in I guess the fandom of it, I guess is the correct way to put it. Like we are with other stuff like Firefly. Um, and I know there's people that don't like Firefly or Star Wars and stuff like that, and they're straight up die-hard Whovians. But there was an announcement of the new Doctor,
What's
and
his name? See, I don't
people,
even know his name. New
Um,
Doctor Who.
I
So
think
starts with his last name starts with a P.
Patel.
But no, Peter. His first name starts with a P.
Oh,
Peter Capaldi, who
and
we don't even really know.
yeah, we don't really know him, and apparently he played um, the World
World War
Health
Z.
Organization
Right.
doctor, or WHO doctor, in World War Z.
Ha ha ha.
And people were like, coincidence?
Like yeah,
I
it's
think not.
it's like I saw that, and
Right,
then I looked on the internet, and there was about 5 people in a row with screenshots to it.
right,
And I
right.
think all 5 of those people thought they were the first to put it.
Probably.
I guarantee you, it
Yeah.
was funny.
So congratulations, Hoovians. You have a new doctor.
There was no uproar. There was no
Well, some people.
happiness, were there?
So people are the way I understand. Some people are like, at first people are like, I don't like the new doctor, and then they end up liking them, or they like the
Hmm.
new doctor and they end up not liking them. So people don't. They're the it's more of a wait and see. People are speculating that that he's gonna be a little bit more mature,
Hmm.
a more mature doctor, mature.
So I've heard both.
Yep, doctor, not all quirky and everything. And to be honest, a little bit, I have to admit, Duke, is it bad? I think he's kind of creepy a little bit. The whole doctor thing, you
What?
know,
Which part? The
just
regeneration?
just the whole. I don't know.
Creepy. I'm trying to figure out
I don't
the
know.
creepy.
I don't know. I don't. I can't explain it, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
leave it alone. Um, but I know some people were wishing for a woman doctor.
Uh huh.
There were some people that were wishing for a non-Caucasian doctor. Um, but in a way, I kind of have a feeling that that'll never happen.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You know, it's kind of like expecting Victor Kiriakis from Days of Our Lives to end up being black or something like that. He died and come back black or something. Um, and but yeah. So congratulations, everybody. In a way, I kind of there's a little part of me that wish that I did like it. You know,
Yeah, I wish I wanted it to be. Yeah, I wish that I don't know why I'm not head over heels for it.
right?
J.K. Grammer, the new Doctor cannot be Idris Elba. Idris Elba is way too cool to be the
I
Doctor.
think he's too popular. I think
He's too cool.
I think what they do. Who was it? Jeff Anderson. Oh man. What is his handle? I forgot his handle. Renee.
Jeff
Anderson
Anderson.
JT.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was hoping David Oyolo would have been the new Doctor. Who was a
Who
black
I
kid.
didn't know who that was until I looked it up, and he looks familiar.
Yep.
I
He was in
wouldn't know who he was if I had just seen him, but
the last
I've
King
seen
of
him.
Scotland.
I've seen him in some things, but it's not like I would really remember him.
Right. He's 37, and I don't know if he was like one of the people that they were thinking about being a doctor or anything else. But to be honest, this may I don't know if people may think this is racist or not. You know,
What?
if
What?
I mean, if they had changed, well, you know what? It's not racist. If they had changed the way, well, I guess it could be. I don't know. It's racist or sexist. If they have changed away from the white male, I probably would have watched just because I felt like they were doing something different. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, yeah. That's not. I mean, if it was Asian man, you do the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's racist. It's different.
Yeah. I
I
just
think
think
it's just the fact that it's something different.
right. Yeah. If it was something different, I think I would have watched just to see what they were going to do and the reception of it and everything else. It was just, I think it would have been kind of cool. But again, I know people have their thing.
Hmm.
So, and they have how it should be or how they feel it should be. Um, See, J.K. Graham trying to get me to say some stuff.
Hmm.
Now, this is J.K. Graham saying, and he said, pasty white guys are boring to watch.
Now, see, we should
See,
just cut that out. That part where you said that,
yeah,
and you'd be in major trouble.
I know.
Trouble.
That's what's going to happen. I think he's going to jump on his Ten Ford podcast and cut that out and said, I can't believe J.J. said
I
this. And
know.
he's going to just cut it out and just throw it out there.
That's exactly why he
Be
said
like,
it.
you
fell.
racist.
You fell for it. Fell for it. But Peter Capaldi was already in an episode of Doctor Who. Matt Helm is correct. He was, and I saw that in his
synopsis.
IMDb.
Yep, yep.
So
And he
yeah,
was also in Torchwood.
yes, he was in Torchwood as well.
Right. You know, there's sometimes now I have to ask. Torchwood has perked my interest, but Torchwood is a spin-off from Doctor Who,
Yes,
correct?
so I've heard.
So, for you Whovians out there, is watching Torchwood by itself bad? Or do I miss anything by watching Torchwood and not have watched any um, Doctor Who stuff? Um, so, because we actually have Torchwood on our
List.
on our Netflix.
You, I think everybody would laugh at all the freaking
Yeah,
shows that we have on
yeah, we
there.
have a lot of shows on there. You know, maybe you know what? Maybe we should watch a little Torchwood sometime in like the next 3 or 5 years. So for not being fans of Doctor Who, we spent a lot of time talking about it. One of the other things that we did this week, we're almost finished watching the House of Cards Netflix original series.
Almost so close.
Yep, so close. It's getting good.
I like it.
You know what House of Cards kind of reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of Breaking Bad, but politics a little bit with the main character.
Okay, yes, I
You
can
see what I'm
see
saying?
that aspect.
A
Yes.
complex character that is a driven character.
Mhm.
Um, pride,
Yeah.
you know.
Now, if someone can't get past him breaking the fourth wall, don't watch it. I mean,
Right.
because he does it often throughout every
Yeah,
episode.
he
So if
does.
you can't get past that, don't like give it at least 2 episodes, and then if that still gets
Yeah.
on your nerves a lot, then just you probably won't
Yeah,
like
it
it.
doesn't bother me too much, and I think it helps a little bit that I'm doing other stuff while I'm watching, which I can do that, so
Right.
I don't get to the point where he's staring at me.
I don't feel like I have to pay rapt attention for
Right,
some reason.
right, right,
But
right.
Kevin Spacey's a great actor.
He
Like
is.
I am all invested in his character.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
he's playing it awesomely, and
Yep.
I'm really enjoying it. It's gonna,
Yep.
and when that's done, what are we moving on to? As a because now I have Jay in this mode of binge watching, and I'm so excited because I love binge watching.
Right.
So now I have him in this binge watching mood, and I don't want to lose it.
You know, I mean, we could.
We were doing The Simpsons.
Oh
We
yeah,
said
we were doing The
we said
Simpsons.
we were going to do The Simpsons.
Yeah, we need to do The Simpsons.
We're actually borrowing The Simpsons from
Um,
close friends.
I was getting ready to say what we could do. We could say, at one point, we could leave it to our listeners. At one point, we can say, here's 1 through 49. You know,
and have
and
and have
and then they roll
well they or Hando roll,
our handle rolls,
and that'll be our next binge watching
and that
show.
will be our next binge watching. But we're not doing it now. So,
Not now. Don't go
Um,
doing it now. And,
so I mean,
maybe we'll call upon your rolling skills in the future, Hando.
I mean, we have stuff like Louis, um,
we have Family Guy because Jay has not
Family
seen all
Guy,
of
but
them.
but then some of
Star
these
Trek
too.
Voyager,
some
Better
of
Off
these-
Ted.
But there's some of these too we have to think about. Um, we have to think about because if they're like, you know, eight seasons in, I mean that's going to
I
take.
don't see a problem with this.
I know, but that's going to take like a year to watch.
Mm-mm.
And then there's
If you watch a
Newsroom,
show a day, it won't.
show a day, which is kind of what we do. And I think the thing with The Simpsons, I think that what gets me is that because we're borrowing it on DVD.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. Yeah, we need to get that.
If it was like in digital format, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So that we could just like boom, 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 instead of hitting menu, going back, and
Yeah,
so.
I know. But now I feel pressure to get it,
yep,
out
yep.
there. But so that's for the feature.
And
Yay.
then on Sunday, what is happening Sunday?
Oh, Breaking Bad is coming back. I am so excited. Well, it's coming back and then it'll promptly go away. Since it is the last season for Breaking Bad, and so we get to find out what happens to Walt. I've heard so many amazing things, what people think are going to happen. Some people think that, one of his kids is going to get killed. He's going to go off the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
Other people think that he's going to get killed, go out in a blaze of glory. It's various things Okay, I haven't really stopped and thought about it. What I thought was going to happen. I could see him going out in a blaze of glory.
Right.
Something has to happen to throw, because he's tipping on the edge now.
Right.
Something's
Right.
going to happen to throw him over the edge. I don't know what is going to happen, but something's going to happen.
Right.
So, are you sad about it ending?
Um, just a tiny bit, but I'm ready for everything to come to a head. Um, I also worry. I just hope they don't do some stupid ending.
Yeah, if they end it
Like,
stupidly, it'll be
and it
like,
was
really?
all a dream.
I'll never, ever, ever forgive Arrow for ruining Lost for me.
You know.
Ever. Anyway, go back and listen to the past one. You'll understand. Oh,
Right.
stupid Arrow. Hate
So
Arrow.
so yeah. I wish I could find season 5.1 so that we can watch the last episode before Sunday. But they'll probably have some showings of it
Yeah,
before it
they don't,
starts.
because they weren't on the.
Yeah.
They weren't on the Netflix, were they?
Right. 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 Um, and then also, um, Discovery had a mockumentary for Shark Week, and
Ugh.
people were upset.
They were a little upset, and I'll tell you what. And Will Wheaton even put out a post on his website. When he does that, you know, the nerd community goes crazy.
Right. Right.
So there was a documentary, in quotes, about the coolest mega shark ever, the prehistoric megalodon. And this was a real shark, extinct now.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently Discovery Special has some found footage that, it's trying to prove that the megalodon is not extinct and is still around. And there were various shots and various things shown that were all fiction.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to tout it off as fact.
Right.
And there were a lot of people in our circles that were upset. I have to remember this because guess what? Not a lot of people are upset. Looked at the people that tweeted Discovery. Not a ton of people tweeted that they were mad.
Right.
In our circles, everybody's pissed. But whatever. That's another thing altogether. But the Discovery Channel did used to be the place where you could learn.
And this is not the
facts.
first time they did something like this.
No,
I mean
the
they did
mermaid thing.
the whole mermaid thing.
Right, and people were ready to forgive them after one mishap. I think after this one, people are really pissed.
Right, right.
That they used to, I don't know. They used to be the place to go when you want to learn something.
Yep, yep.
Now you learn bits and pieces of something, and you get a bunch of BS along with it. So.
And then Renee finished up the Death Machine.
I did. I finished up the
Machine
Death
of
Machine, the
Death.
book, Machine of Death. Sorry, I keep calling it the Death Machine. It's so much easier.
The Death
The Death
Machine.
Machine, which is what it is. I liked it. It made me feel uncomfortable
Right.
at some points. Like, it's kind of like it's like the Ender's Game. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It made
It's
me
like,
like, oh
Yeah.
god, it makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes my stomach kind of flip. Like, oh god.
Right, right.
But it was good overall. I liked it. There were some stories that were boring. I kind of skipped through a little bit because they were super, super boring. But now I've started to read. Excuse me.
And so she started reading Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't have the 1 through 5. Is it books?
It's actually in our e-calibre.
I need to get that. Is it?
It's not
different books?
it's not calibre one.
So is it different books? The 1 through 5?
I think the 1 through 5 is the unabridged.
Okay, because I'm halfway done with the original Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
See, I need to read that one.
Halfway done.
I need to read that one because when I was reading the 1 through 5 one,
Mm-hmm.
it was like the little progress bar wasn't moving at all, and I was kind of like,
Okay.
holy hell.
So I might not need the 1 through 5 if I find out what that is. But the writing reminds me of the Discworld series.
Mm-hmm.
Very all over the place.
Yes.
And very, they'll say stuff out of nowhere. And that's what, so
That throws me off.
well, then the Discworld series would throw you off as well.
Oh
It's
my
the same,
gosh, it's like
Same writing style, but
it's so sporadic.
I like it.
and it's
I
all
like
over because I guess
Because that's maybe it's kind of like me, but but
it throws me off.
I'm going through it pretty good.
I have to go back and like read.
And the
I
best
hate.
and the best thing Ford prefect in the book, I only see Mos Def. It's great. I see him as Mos Def, and he's definitely not Mos Def. He doesn't look any. He's supposed to be a ginger.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the book says he's a ginger,
Well, it could
but
be redheaded black people. Red. There's redheaded black people.
Well, Mos Def was not a ginger
Well, I'm
in
just
the movie.
saying.
But yes, but so I love that I see him as Mos Def. It's great.
I mean, I may try it again. I mean, again, it could be the funky mood I was in. I could be in the funky mood. There's no telling. Maybe I don't
Funky,
need to
funky.
pay attention to the slider, the progress bar, and I guess that was me. Yep. And then also this week, thanks to Mr. Steve Wilkinson and crew at Elder Geek, elder-geek.com, on their podcast that they do called Game Club.
Okay.
They did a video of Fez back in May, and I went to go watch because one of the things that I try to do is that when I find out we have listeners that also have podcasts, I like to go see what they're doing out there, and they are doing some awesome stuff at Game Club. Their videography is like eons beyond what we have. But so you can check them out at elder-geek.com. But I watched the episode where they talked about Fez. I heard a lot of stuff about Fez and people, Fez. Everybody on my friends thing list has been playing Fez.
Fez.
Right. And so I was like, I'm gonna go check this out. And I watched the podcast. I listened for the most part because there was just gun ho. There were spoilers, so I was listening with the spoiler filter ear, I guess. So it was like I was going in and out of listening, and I was watching the gameplay. And I mean, it's a cool game. It's one of those games that will kind of break your mind because
Don't break my mind.
it looks 2D, and then you have these aspects of where you have to flip the triggers, and it flips the 2D world, it goes 3D, and it's just an amazing as and the reason I got it was that we talked about Fez 2. That's what piqued my interest also
Right.
about Fez 2, the dude going into a rage.
I'm not doing this anymore.
He's like, you win, internet, I quit, and F you. So I'm not sure. I haven't went back and read anything new you know, if anything cool or anything has come more of that. But his outburst did make me go buy Fez.
Good job.
So I'm enjoying it. I haven't played a lot of it, but I plan on it. And then also there was another game, Papo Yo, which is a game kind of reminds me of what's the game that you played? We went to go get with the kid.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus game. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, and the soundtrack is amazing. I had been looking at it after seeing some reviews and stuff, and then while we were on vacation, I happened to check Steam, and it was on sale for 75% off. So hey, I bought that as well.
Not?
Why not? So I ended up buying that. I actually bought another copy, and Renee's gonna have that as well.
Yeah.
She doesn't like when I pawn games off to her.
You don't. You're just like, hey, I'm gonna buy this for you, and I'm like, no, don't. Too late. I'm
Too
your
late.
husband. That's
I'm
what he
your
said.
husband.
I'm your husband. I
Take
don't
this game.
understand why that should be.
Would
a
you
thing.
rather I give it to someone else?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I answer you. Women and men out there, don't you hate when your partner or mate or spouse asks you a question? You answer truthfully, and then they just blow your answer off, even though you answer truthfully.
I didn't
Has
do
that
that
ever happened to anybody?
I didn't do that
No.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And and I liked that yesterday when we were driving back. I asked Renee, did she want to drive? Renee was said no, and I appreciated that very much.
Yeah, I don't like to drive.
Yep.
If I could never, ever drive again, I wouldn't drive again.
Right.
But Jay knows that if he doesn't want to drive, I'm there to drive. But now that I've said that, if he doesn't want to drive, he'll probably still continue to drive.
No, I won't.
Okay.
No, I totally respect you said that and everything else. So no, I'm still gonna ask if I'm like straight up tired. I'll be like, hey yo, I'm sorry,
What if you
babe.
just don't feel like driving?
I'll ask.
Okay, good.
I'll still ask. Um. So I mean, I enjoy driving. Gives me time to think and all that other good stuff. So
Think about how awesome I am.
yep, think about
Oh,
how
cool,
awesome
cool.
you are. And with that, let's go ahead and jump right into some food.
The fridge is not prepared.
And this is where I usually have some music playing and stuff like that, but I haven't done it in a while. And I
Okay.
just want to say a quick thank you to Mr. Jeppy for being with us last week. It was good.
Thanks, Jeppy. That was
Yep,
awesome.
yep. This week's weight loss,
00000
zeros are all around.
level.
We didn't lose
I
or
said to
gain.
say level. Week.
What is that?
Oh crap! That's me. Week 57.
Oh, what was that?
Sorry. That was a shark cam, and that was water you heard. I thought I was on mute. Sorry.
Renee watching the shark cam. Um,
That was
that was
embarrassing.
awesome. I thought
It,
it was thunder. I was like, holy
I
crap.
didn't. The bad thing is, I didn't even know what that was.
Right,
So it was week 57 this week.
right. It was week 57. And then also the Frogpants totals. Go ahead, babe.
Frogpants total. We have 106 people in the challenge who have lost 292.4 pounds. That works out to 2.76 pounds per person, which is awesome. I
It
love
is.
seeing that number go up and up and up.
Yep.
Everybody's doing a great
Yep.
job. I'm proud of everyone. If you want to join the Frog Pants Loser group on Facebook, that is facebook.com/groups/Frog Pants Lose It. If you want to join the challenge that I talk about every week, it is bit
No, it's
tinyurl
tinyurl.com
dot com
slash
slash
N14 lose it.
thank you. I keep on want to say bit.ly.
But if you go to Frogpants, if you go to facebook.com/group/Frogpants lose it,
All the information
all
is
the
there
information is there.
under the
So,
about.
and a lot of conversation happens. We have a great community. People are talking, sharing
Yeah.
their experience, and just a safe place for them to
Right.
talk.
So
It
people talk there and on Lose It too.
right,
So don't think that if you don't want to do Facebook thing, there's conversation happening on the Lose It
and it is a
community as well.
closed group as well. So
No one will see you joining. No one will see you talking in it. No one will
right,
see any of that.
right,
So they
right,
don't even know you're losing weight. And you can surprise them and be like, "Bam!
right.
Look at me."
So try this. Again, we were tasked. Well, we were asked to find the places to eat while we were in Virginia, and so I went to Yelp. I've been a member of Yelp for a bit, but never really used it. So I decided to give it a try. There were three places that we went on Yelp when we were in Newport News. There was Chicken Fish, which they have Korean fried chicken and other delicacies.
Which, to be fair, Korean fried chicken, it doesn't taste much different from regular fried
Right.
chicken.
Apparently,
Maybe we didn't have it. Maybe
it's
we
not as
didn't have.
It is not as greasy,
Maybe it's not how it's supposed to taste.
but
Maybe it's supposed to taste different.
well, the way they cook it is supposed to be less grease.
It is less greasy.
Right.
But you had that.
I had that, and you had the bugala.
Close. Bulgogi wrap. It's a
Bulgogi.
beef bulgogi wrap.
And that,
My sister had the beef bulgogi dinner, but I had the wrap.
and then your other sister had the chicken bulgogi.
And you liked the chicken.
The chicken bulgogi was freaking amazing.
The bulgogi wrap was great. It had rice
Yes.
in it and vegetables, and it was like a burrito, but the meat was seasoned so wonderfully.
Yep.
And they had these huge hush puppies.
Oh my
Order of hush
goodness.
puppies. It was like an order of 4, but each one was the size of like.
Hush puppies were amazing.
I was about to say the size of a bull ball. But
bull balls are bigger than that.
okay, so it wasn't the size of a bull
Probably
ball.
Rottweiler ball.
A Rottweiler ball. If
Yeah.
I've ever seen a Rottweiler ball, then I would know, but I've never. Yeah. And they give you a little dish of butter to dip it in.
Right. And I usually don't do butter
I've
on my
never
hush
heard
pup-
of
butter
with-
hush
I've
puppies.
never heard of it, but it's very indulgent. It's good, but it's very indulgent.
Right.
I would try bulgogi again. It was really good. I would get the wrap again. But they had good seafood too. It's little Korean place down the street. It was good.
Right.
And we also went to, Jay found this great Brazilian grill called Tucanos.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was a chain type thing.
Yeah.
But apparently it is. I thought it was a little old
There's
hole
only
in the
like
wall.
there's like 11. There's
Yeah.
11 of them in the United States.
Basically, it is, it's a Brazilian grill. They just come around and they bring you meat.
Meat.
You pay one price. It's $21.95, and that
Right.
comes with the salad bar, which
Right.
is salad and cheeses and meats and pasta and mashed potato. It has a lot of stuff on the salad bar, so it's weird to call it a salad bar. But and they have this red or green indicator.
Yep. You
Red,
flip it.
yeah, and you
Means
flip it.
I'm taking the break.
Red means break. Yeah, red means break, and then
Green means bring the meat.
green means bring the meat. And they had other things. They had vegetables, and they had this grilled pineapple.
Oh, roasted
Roasted-
pineapple.
Roasted pineapple.
Yeah.
And they come over and they cut off a little piece and you grab it with the tongs. So we had roasted pineapple. We had bacon wrapped filet mignon. We had
Teriyaki beef.
teriyaki beef brisket.
What was the fish again?
Mango fish.
Mango fish.
fried fish. Oh, it was so good. That was my favorite. They had brisket. They had pork tenderloin.
And they had Brazilian sausage.
Brazilian
that
sausage. Jay didn't like that so much.
Wasn't that great?
They had chicken hearts, which I had a chicken heart for the first time.
Yep.
Tastes like chicken, surprisingly.
Yep. It was like.
But it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
It's tough chicken. I wouldn't get it again.
Yeah.
But it was real good. I would go there again, but you got to be prepared to have some meat.
Yeah.
But I like it because it's like little bite-sized pieces of the meat.
Yep.
So.
And they were fast too.
Yeah, people were running around with the meat. It was kind of nuts. So
Yep.
it can be overwhelming. So we hit the red just because there was too many people coming by.
Right.
So.
Right.
But I would definitely go there again.
Until we saw the roasted pineapple,
and
and
then Jay,
then I flipped it real quick.
Jay didn't just flip it. He took the indicator, flipped it, and slammed it on the table.
It was like this.
And then everybody looked around like, Jay was like, pineapple.
Yep. Because I was on duty. Everybody was like, when that pineapple comes, Jay,
you better
flip it. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
That's exactly. And then we eat it.
Yep.
But and then the outside of the restaurant, they had a nice little area. They had a big fountain, and they had a live concert.
Had a live concert going on. It was really
Lots
good.
of people were out there walking
Yeah.
around. It was a very nice, and the weather was perfect.
Yeah,
so
it was like
that was great.
It was never really. The whole time we were down there, it wasn't
never got
over 86. And it was really nice. It was
so
really nice.
Tucanos, you need to come to Louisville.
Yep.
Just putting it out there.
Yep.
Come to Louisville.
And then on Saturday after the fishing trip, instead of going to Cracker Barrel or this very expensive fishing place, I found a restaurant called County Grill and Smokehouse. And OMG.
So good.
So freaking good.
I thought I had tasted good, but then I went there.
Yeah. And
So, all right. So what do we? And they were really nice.
They were really nice.
They were accommodating and nice. And
we had
so
33 people, and they got us in right before another party that was having that same room. Service was great. They were very fast and accurate.
Very accurate.
You know, and the food was on point. You know, they had these potato boats. There was like a half a potato.
So good.
With beef brisket, baked beans, cheese, and smoked bacon.
It was
roasted.
so good. It was, oh my gosh, and they weren't carved out like potato skins. They were full potatoes.
Yeah, they were full potatoes.
But it was so good.
So
but I liked your appetizer.
And then I got the, what was the nacho called?
Oh.
It was a barbecue nacho or
the
something
ultimate nacho or something like that?
Like it's the ultimate barbecue nacho or something like
Yeah.
that. And I'm going to give you all a link real quick.
But this nachos. All right, so the chips, they weren't anything special, but they went along great. The chips were out of a bag, I think, but they were really good chips. They had, all the regular nacho stuff, the cheese, but they had brisket on it, and they had black-eyed peas.
Oh, yeah.
At first, you'd be like, ugh, but
so
it's really good.
It was the Battlefield nachos.
Battlefield nachos.
A big plate of tortilla chips topped with smokehouse chili, smoked and grilled chicken, black-eyed peas, aged cheddar, and plenty of toppings.
There were lots of toppings, I would get that again for sure.
It was really good. It was really good. And their website is horrible. but the food. Don't let their website steer you away from their quality of food.
So if you're ever in that area, if you're ever even remotely in that area,
Yeah.
please stop in and see them.
Stop in to see County Grill and their banana pudding. They make all of their desserts to order.
Yeah, their banana pudding has like a meringue on it, so it's that kind of
Right.
banana pudding. So if you don't like warm banana pudding with meringue, you won't like it.
They make it right
But they
then,
make it right then,
so it
right
takes
then
a
and
little bit
there,
longer.
and that was good. My sister had that, and Jay, you had the strawberry
I
shortcake.
had a strawberry shortcake, and it was made with lemon pound cake, and it was very light.
It's in a martini glass.
Yeah, and it
It's
was a
great.
very light. Oh, just amazing.
Oh yeah, and for dinner you had the sampler, the
I got
combo.
the smokehouse barbecue platter. Smokehouse
It
barbecue.
was a lot
A
of
lot of
meat.
food. I still had the ribs in there that I haven't even
It
eaten.
was a lot of food.
It came with sausage, pulled pork, two sides, and St. Louis ribs. And I haven't even. I ate the pulled pork last night, and we went Saturday. So after the nachos, I really didn't eat my dinner.
Yeah, because the nachos were
Yeah,
And I had the county burger. Oh, this burger!
yeah,
I couldn't eat it all, but it was so good.
right.
Oh, I missed that burger.
Yeah,
I want some
yeah.
now.
That's because we haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah,
We have to remember we haven't eaten
But
dinner.
I had the ultimate dessert. Mine was bread pudding.
Yes.
It's an apple bread pudding.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing for apples, as I'm sure you know. And this was more apple dessert than bread pudding, but it had the bread pudding consistency. Dude, I was floored. I was like, I could just have this because it was so good.
Right.
And I'm wanting some County Grill and Smokehouse.
Right.
Damn it.
And just a quick shout out to Mr. the Trek Nerd himself.
Trek
What's
Nerd.
going on, Daryl?
And Udella came in as
And
well.
Udella is here.
Udella. I did it again. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, Udella showed up as well. So
apologize.
just want to say hi to you all.
And Udella said that she may take a road trip to County Grill. I'm a little sad because I want some. I'm jealous.
Oh man.
She's only a
What?
couple hours away.
Oh man. It is. We're
Mm.
jealous.
I'm
But yeah.
super jealous.
And also just a quick, I can't remember if we said this last show or the show before, but congratulations to the This Week in Trek for the 100 episodes. I think they're on 102 this week.
That's amazing.
So I've been aiming to, I was going to listen live on the 100 one, but I got busy at work.
Yeah.
Because Tuesday is my work at home day, and I
It happens.
get to listen to stuff live.
So we ate well this weekend, and then we ate well again today.
Yep.
Jay found,
You found.
I already knew about it. I've seen it a ton, but we've never been. This diner near my house called Goose Creek Diner,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid. We finally decided to go. They have very great prices, and I saw on Yelp that they had fried green tomatoes, and I had a hankering for fried green tomatoes. So we went there, and apparently they had a special on fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's normally like $4.99.
Yeah, it was $1.75.
$1.75. So I had that, and they were amazing, perfectly fried.
Mhm.
The inside was firm. The sauce was great. I love mine. And you had the
I had a country fried steak,
country fried steak,
and it was done just like almost like my grandmother would
almost.
fix.
It was close.
Yeah, but it was good.
So so I intend to go there again because there's some other things I want to try on
Yeah.
there, and their prices are really reasonable. They have lunch menu, so
Yeah.
Goose Creek Diner, yay.
I think we're going to skip to try this week,
Yeah, we're gonna skip try this.
and we're going to go ahead and jump into some Mr. Feisty.
Odds and ends.
Huge apology to I have two apologies. One being to our co-host that we do with Grumpy Old Men After Dark podcast, Mr. Shaky Legs.
Shake it.
He was the one that actually was going to be on tonight.
He got sick. I'm sad. We'll have to have him on again soon.
Yesterday was his birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
happy belated
and he was
birthday.
gonna get us to sing happy birthday.
Right.
But since
And
he's not here,
he hit a milestone, which is 40.
happy 40th.
So happy 40th, man. I failed at looking at my Facebook before the show last week.
And then apparently he hated me because he was not my friend on Facebook.
Right.
But that's long since been rectified. So
And then also, my oldest niece, Jasmine, her birthday was yesterday as well. And forgive me because I sent out a shout out to her brother, the week of his birthday, and I didn't check my Facebook until after the show. And happy birthday to you, Jasmine, from Renee and I. And we love you very much. You're
Happy
awesome. Happy
birthday.
birthday. On Tuesday, we have two birthdays.
Two birthdays. Right.
None other than our good friend, Mr. Cole.
Happy birthday,
A good
Cole.
friend, Cole, that him and Adrian, we hang out with. And we went to the mythical creature museum with.
Mm-hmm.
And none other than Mr. C.J. Boat from the GeekIO.com podcast franchise.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you as well. On Wednesday, my friend, co-worker, Mr. Danny, has a birthday. Happy birthday to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the youngest person on our team, which is only, I think he's about your age, maybe a year younger.
Is he? I don't know.
But I was the youngest person on the team until he came on. So, and then also, babe, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay. I can go ahead.
Oh, so we just want to just say
I'll say. Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
okay.
Oh, you watching the Shark Cam again?
No, I wasn't actually. I was going over to the chat room. So.
Were you watching the Shark Cam before you?
No,
went
I was not watching the Shark Cam. I actually wanted to say I'm sorry. A lot of people have lost their furry friends. This, like, they've actually died these past 2 weeks or so. Seems like an odd amount, but I know it's a coincidence. But it just seems like a lot of people.
Yep.
Dogs are dying, cats are dying, and I'm really sorry about that. I know it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough
when you've been with someone for a long time, and it seems to be a sudden thing. And just know that the Valentine's are thinking of you guys.
Yep. We are thinking about you all, and yeah. It's just really sad. I mean,
it is. I can't. It's hard to even think about.
And I joke a lot, about Sammy and stuff like that, and I'll probably be sad.
Sammy got out.
So this past while we were gone,
and you were happy. So don't even.
I was just playing. Sammy actually got out of the fence, and we had to patch a hole up in the fence when we got back because Sammy, the little escape artist that he is, got out.
And Jay's like, he got happy.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I thought he was gone for good.
But
he came back.
We also got some new T-shirts and hoodies.
Yeah.
We ordered them from W.A.T.
We did.
They were random shirts.
Yep, we did the random shirts. Yep.
Pack of 2 shirts.
Yep.
I got one that says,
this is not
a moon.
This is not a moon. It's based off the painting of This Is Not a Pipe, the sieste blah blah blah, something French.
Yeah, it says This Is Not a Moon in French, and it is a picture of the moon, but when it goes in the dark, it looks like the Death Star.
Right.
So I have to wear it at night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got another T-shirt of Ram, and he's sitting there eating grass.
Yep.
And the sign says "Keep off the grass," but he's sitting there eating the grass. It's just cute.
Which is something Renee would do. And then I got a shirt that says, on the front of it says, cloaking device disengaged, and it's like a black shirt. So I think it's kind of cool. That shirt is, and I can't remember what my other shirt is, babe. I can't remember my other shirt is, so I have to share that.
I don't remember either.
I have to share that with you next time.
Yeah, we'll bring that. And I got a hoodie. I don't know the reference, which makes me feel like I should have my geek card taken away. But I'll look up the reference. We'll talk about it next show.
Yeah. And then also just want to say congratulations to Kara. I Am Mercy Medical. She safely made it to Colorado, and you Coloridians are making it a place to visit. We can see a lot of friends in one stop.
Yeah, we know at least 5 people there now.
Floridians.
Chloridians. I don't think it's how they say it.
I'm calling them Chloridians.
Chloridians. They are now Chloridians, so there's that. You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Podcast of the Week.
Which is really the pick of the week.
I'm just going
to make 2 things. I just want to, if you're in the game and stuff like that, go check out Steve Wilkinson and his crew out over at Game Club. They actually have a video feed as well, audio. With the video feed, you'll actually get to see some of the gameplay while they discuss it. So go check those out. And they're at elder-geek.com. And then also, I think Alachia may have shared this with us at one point. But for those that are playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, there is an awesome guide out there on the internet, and
This has everything.
has everything. Um, and
It's called Donkey
Thonky THONKY.com
Animal
crossing
Dash.
crossing dash
Yeah.
new dash leaf.
Yeah.
But the link is in the show notes, and I really hate that name because it's THONKY.
Because it sounds like honky, but it's really donkey.
It's Thonky.
Or thong, or a thong. A honky with a thong, a donkey.
Yep, yep. All right, so go ahead and let's do a little bit of the.
Contact us, damn it.
We actually had an email, and then there's a few people that have followed our Twitch account. I want to just say thanks to Matt Helm. Thanks for following us. I think J.K. Grammer followed us. There's been a lot of people that have followed us, and I never took the time to thank you all for following.
Thank you.
For following us. So, yeah, I got rid of the emails, but I did see that Mr. Matt Helm followed us, so thank you for the follow. And then we also got an email from our good friend Nora from Lexington.
Yay.
She has written in before, and she listened to the last show, and she said, being a Lexingtonian,
I guess that's what they call themselves. So weird.
and maybe I may have said that, she said, I was totally offended when you were dissing my town until you kept calling Kate Middleton Kathy and offended the royal family for 30 minutes. And she
Bill
said,
and Kathy.
she said this was a joke. She thought it was hilarious. So thanks for writing in, Nora. It was good to hear from you. And it's funny because I was thinking the next time we do go to Lexington, maybe we all should hook up
We
and
should.
go to a restaurant or something like that. Maybe I'll find something cool on Yelp. Or maybe you know something on Yelp. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yep will be good. Or maybe Nora knows somewhere.
Oh, yeah. And
Let's
we
hook
met,
up Nora.
Yep, we met Nora at DragonCon.
We did. Might as well meet her again in Lexington.
Yep.
Take another road trip. To Lexington. Who does that?
Another road trip to
Road
Lexington.
to Lexington.
Um,
30 saying it out loud.
If you would like to email us like Nora, you can email us at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. You can see our blog at valentinecast.com. The podcast Twitter feed is ValentineCast. The Facebook page?
Facebook page is facebook.com/ValentineCast. And you can call us at 415-75-BCAST. That's 415-758-2278. Video of our past podcasts can be seen at youtube.com/ValentineCast. Jay's Twitter feed is The Cowboy. That's TheCaoboi. And my Twitter feed is The Ice Flow.
So, everybody, thank you.
Everybody in the club get tipsy.
Thank you all for listening. Chat room, we can't thank you all
You all
enough.
are amazing every week.
Every week.
And
Every
thank
week.
you, thank you.
Thank you so much for making us part of your evening or morning or wherever you are. If you're driving, we're so glad you're driving safely to where you gotta go. Oh, look, there's a deer. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. We saw a bunch of deer while we were
did.
driving.
No, we saw
Oh.
a few dead ones.
And I saw a coyote cross the street right before we got to West Virginia.
Jay did see a coyote. I was asleep at the time, so I'm not sure how accurate this is, but he said he saw one.
What's up, Diddy?
Hi, Diddy.
What is going on? Yep. That is right. Duh. Udella and Diddy are a couple.
I knew that.
I knew that from when I was doing the Nerdtacular thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I only knew that because you said it earlier in the show. I'm sorry.
Oh, I remember
I
writing
wonder
it
if
down.
everybody's ever mad at me for forgetting simple things like that.
I usually remember everything, but I'm horrible.
Please. You look great next to me.
Did hey, if you all have I'm trying to remember if I added Diddy on my 3DS.
Well, if not, you can
Yeah.
add 'em now.
Oh, speaking of 3DSs, while we're in the show, a coworker of mine's daughter wanted a 3DS, and I ended up upgrading my 3DS and selling it to her with her money she earned. And purchasing a 3DS XL. So, um, just to kind of let you all know, the sound quality.
You sound kind of.
No, I mean I like it. I really do like my 3DS XL. I'm having to work around the size of it sometimes when I carry it in my pocket, but it's been working out for the most part. But I can't sneak and play it like I,
Yeah.
because it's so big. Because it's so
She
big.
said.
Okay. And then also the sound on it, just the speakers on it, are not as good as the original. But aside from that, I enjoy it. So Diddy can hit me up on Facebook,
Hit me up.
not
Hit me up.
Facebook,
Hit me up.
on Twitter if he wants to. But anyway, you all have a great week. We'll see you next week, maybe with a guest. Who knows? See you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. I'm gonna have a Kickstarter to pay for the baby.
I have no idea where that came from.
Um, and to let you all know, I was at 20% when I started the show, and the Rav Power has charged my phone up to 98%.
That's pretty good.
Sweet.
It's going to be exciting to use for
Dragon
Dragon
Con.
Con.
All right. So, you all, thank you all so
Thanks,
much,
everybody.
as always. So let me do a noise removal here. Select all, effect, noise removal. Okay. But how many times can I do that? I know I did my phone and Renee's phone. Um, and there were still 3 bars left. So from what the reviews said, people have done 3 to 4 mobile devices. Um, so, um, so yeah, it's a, um, so yeah, it's a good device. It's kind of heavy, but this I mean it's pretty much a laptop battery. Um, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it really helped out a lot when you're on a trip and you're like, oh man, you know, I I'm down to 10%, and I have 5 more hours to go. Especially using your phone for GPS and Yelp, and you're in places where the signal's bad, and that drains the battery just as much. So it was a great help to our adventure. Let's see here. YouTube.com/ValentineCast. Let's upload. Let's upload. Yep. Upload. Upload. While that's doing. Um. All right, y'all. I think what I'm gonna have to do. We wouldn't hang out, but we didn't eat
So we have to go
before the
eat.
show. Oh, Zabi wants the short cam you were looking at during the show.
Oh, it's not any big thing, but here you go. It's in
That's
a.
how. See, JK, that's how it is. You peeping in. That's just a window into our house.
I'm not watching the Shark Cam again. I wasn't. I was looking at Will Wheaton's response to Discovery.
Oh, what did he say? Did Discovery tweet back?
No, of course not.
What did Will Wheaton say?
He said if he turned it off after 15 minutes, he was disappointed, and he found himself. He was wondering why he was so mad. He couldn't figure it out, and then he realized that he liked education and he liked science, and he felt betrayed because Discovery is where you go to learn things.
What?
Why does it sound so muffled?
Oh
What is
no,
that?
it was no. Daryl put a link up of his son watching ValentineCast.
Oh,
Hi. Thanks for watching. That was kind of cool.
where, what, huh?
His son Germany was watching.
Where's the link?
He tweeted to ValentineCast.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Oh, let me restart my.
Tweet deck.
Yeah,
I hate how they messed it up so bad. They messed it
there
up
it
a
is.
lot.
Yay!
It did. Wait a minute. I thought it did.
Is he laughing? Hold on. His face is awesome.
Yeah.
you
Yep.
hear that?
Yeah. Oh, it's a shark cam.
That's the shark cam. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the Valentine. There you go. That's how it sounds. All right, going to export this. But
Draft is saved.
but
Boom.
119. Export this. But you all have a great week.
Bye,
And
everybody.
we would hang out. Like I said, we gotta go. I gotta go eat. My stomach growling, and I am not eating those ribs because yesterday, I had the sausage and I had indigestion. I just can't eat some of that. I guess I can't eat some of that food like I used to. It's kind of sad a little bit.
It's all right. You're just getting old.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I can't upload yet because it's recording. It's got to finish recording. But you all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you all on Twitter. And sorry we've been quiet on Twitter. We were just vacationing. But we're gonna go grab some food. I think Panera. I think probably be best. But anyway, bye everybody. Say bye, babe. She watching
Bye.
sharks again.
I'm not. I'm doing something else. I'm reading Facebook.